Welcome back one final time on day one of the North Regional rounds of the National Financial Literacy Quiz 2025, brought to you by NISM, a capacity building initiative of the Securities and Exchange Board of India. We have been here throughout the day watching 18 great teams strut their stuff, show off their financial knowledge and knowledge of the securities markets here throughout the day. We have already identified 6 teams who qualified directly, maybe 2 teams who will qualify as 9 and 10. But now is semi-final number 4. 6 teams who qualified from the proctored round by virtue of being team numbers 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 and 24. They will walk up here on stage to contest the last 42 questions of today. And tomorrow, of course, we'll see a fresh batch of postgraduate students, postgraduate colleges come up and try to compete to be in the top 10 PG students or PG teams who will go to the national finals. But for now, walking up on stage one final time for today, 6 teams beginning with team A, Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia, National Law University, Lucknow. Round of applause for the boys. You will be team A. Team B is Chandigarh University, Mohali, Punjab. Are you here? You'll be team B. Come up, please. To their left, at C, Quantum University, Roorkee, Uttarakhand. Quantum, please come up and occupy table C. Quick request to all the teams. Don't touch the mic, or rather don't fiddle with the mic except to pick it up, speak and put it back. No on and off, right? Team D, Indian Institute of Science, Education and Research, also from Mohali, Punjab. Can you please come up? Round of applause for them. 5, table E, Dayal Bagh Educational Institute, deemed to be university from the city of the Taj Mahal, Agra, Uttar Pradesh. Round of applause for the boys. And last but certainly not the least, Nice School of Business Studies, Shobit Institute of Engineering and Technology, Meerut, Uttar Pradesh. Round of applause for Team F as they walk up. Team F. As always, quickly, we will begin with a round of introductions. Your name and 4 or 5 words about what has brought you here. Team A.
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Harshit from Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia, National Law University, Lucknow, and my love for quizzing has brought me here.
All right, your partner.
Hello everyone, my name is Raja Pathak and I am from National Law University, Lucknow, and I love to quiz as well, which brings me here.
Wish you all the best. Team B.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Gaurav Joshi, and I really like to spend my time with stock market. That's bring me here.
And your partner.
My name is Devansh Gupta, and the strategic decision making that finance brings with itself attracts me, and that's pretty much what brings me here.
In addition to the chocolates that you already won, right? All the very best. Team C.
My name is Rajat Joshi and I'm from Quantum University, and my profound interest in my field has brought me here.
And your partner.
Hello, myself Rushal Sethi. I am from Quantum University and my keen interest towards this field of finance has brought me here.
Welcome to the quiz. Team D.
Hi all, I am Mani Gupta from the Indian Institute of Science, Education and Research, Mohali. My passion for quizzing and love for thrill has brought me here.
And your partner.
Hello, I'm Arak Srivastava from ISM Mohali. My love for quizzing and finance has brought me here.
All the very best. Team
Good
E.
afternoon, everyone. My name is Hardik Mahajan. My enthusiasm about stock market has brought me here.
And your partner.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Karan Vinayak from the Albag Education Institute, and I am here to learn as much as about finance and securities market.
Welcome to the quiz.
Hello, everyone.
Team F.
Hello, everyone. I am Akshay Kumar from Shobit University, Meerut. I am very passionate towards make a career in financial sector.
And your partner.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Shruti Jain and I am from Shobit University, Meerut. My enthusiasm and interest towards finance and securities market brought me here.
The only lady on stage. Round of applause for Team F. Let's have a quick round of applause and we will start off. You know the rules already, but quickly, 5 rounds, 42 questions. Each round, scores announced at the end of that round. Top 2 teams qualify, and if you are ranked high enough on the scores, you may be team 9 or 10 going to Navi Mumbai in November, even if you don't win 1 or 2 in this semi-final. Audience, I have some questions remaining and hopefully some chocolates as well. So please stay quiet. You've been brilliant throughout the day. Last 40 minutes is all that I ask. If you're all ready, round 1 is multiple choice questions beginning with team A. 20 seconds, no passes, and you tell me the letter of the alphabet as well as the complete answer. If you're ready, question number 1. As per Indian tax laws, income from trading in exchange traded derivatives on recognized stock exchanges is typically classified under which of these heads? Is it classified as business income, capital gains, salary income, or income from other sources? Team A.
B, capital gains.
Not capital gains, it is classified as business income, but non-speculative business income, as long as you're trading on recognized exchanges and with the proper settlement of contracts. No points, but no worries. More questions to go. Team B, question number 2. In technical analysis, the letters MACD stand for which of these? And those are your options. Go for it.
Moving average, convergence, divergence.
Which is which of those options? C, moving average, convergence, divergence. Very, very nice. MACD. 10 points to team B. Team C, let's see if you can pick up another 10. Which of these styles of investment management is followed by what we know as index funds? And these are your options. Is it active investment management? Is it aggressive investment management? Is it passive investment management, or is it simply arbitrage? Team C.
It's option C, passive.
Let's take a look. 10 points. Very, very nice, because they simply try to replicate the performance of whichever index, market index, they are based on. 10 points to team C. Next question to team D. If you want to open a BSBD, which is a basic savings bank deposit account, what is the minimum balance requirement? Is it no minimum balance? Is it 500 rupees? Is it 1,000 rupees? Or is it 5,000 rupees? Team D.
Option A, no minimum balance.
That is meant for the most common of common man and men and women. 10 points to team D. There is no minimum balance requirements, zero balance, and the very, very creditable financial inclusion initiatives of the RBI. This is one of the most important ones of those. Team D gets 10. Team E gets the next, which is question number 5. Which type of equity stock is known for stable returns regardless of how or why and when economic cycles are taking a turn? And these are your options. Are they defensive stocks? Are they cyclical stocks? Are they penny stocks? Or are they growth stocks? Team E.
Option A, defensive stocks.
Will fetch you 10 points. Defensive stocks belong to sectors like fast-moving consumer goods, healthcare, and other utilities, which offer stable returns no matter what the market does. 10 points to team E. Sixth question to team F. Nice school, here's your question. Which financial statement, and you will get 4 options, would best help to analyze inventory buildup? Is it the balance sheet? Is it the profit and loss or P&L statement? Is it the cash flow statement? Or is it notes to accounts? Team F.
Option A, balance sheet.
Will fetch you 10 points. The balance sheet shows rising inventory levels, which will show that you are not selling enough, which is why there is a buildup of inventory. 10 points to team F. Team A, back to you. If I remember correctly, you missed your question. So 10 points on offer for you. Question number 7. When of the 4 options that you will see is a time when a call feature in bonds is most beneficial to the issuers of those bonds? Is it when interest rates are rising? Is it when interest rates are falling? Is it when it favors investors, or is it when it restricts early redemption? Team A. Call feature in bonds most beneficial to the issuers of the bond. When? 7 seconds to go.
Option B, interest rates are falling.
Is correct. 10 points to you. Issuers typically use the call option to redeem those bonds early when interest rates are falling and then refinance at those lower interest rates when the market rates have declined. 10 points to A. Good answering. Team B, your chance to keep the 10 pointers going. What does a high standard deviation in the returns of a mutual fund typically indicate? Is it low NAV? Is it high returns? Is it high volatility? Or is it high liquidity? Team B. High standard deviation in the returns of a mutual fund. What does it indicate? Audience, please keep quiet. Yes.
We guess it's the high volatility.
High volatility. Let's take a look. 10 points to you. When they are fluctuating widely, that means that the market is very volatile. 10 points to Team B. Good, efficient answering. Team C, here's your question. The real rate of return, and I'm going to give you 4 options. When a bank is offering 8% annual interest and the inflation is at 6%, then the real rate of return is which of these? Is it 14%? Is it 8%? Is it 6%? Or is it 2%? Team C.
It's option D, 2%.
And why is that? Because real return is nominal return minus the inflation rate. 8 minus 6 is 2. 10 points, 8 plus 2 to you. 10 points to Team C. Team D, question number 10. In the IPO, if you're talking about the IPO grey market, then which of these are you really talking about? Are you talking about over-the-counter foreign trades? Are you talking about bond yields? Are you talking about commodity futures? Or are you talking about demand before listing? Team D. Five seconds to go.
Option A, OTC foreign trade.
Not really. IPO grey market is when what it looks at is the demand before listing, which shows how much interest is being or buzz is being generated amongst investors before the official listing of the stock takes place. That's what the grey market does. No points but no negatives, so it's a safe question to go wrong upon. Team E, the order type known as IOC stands for which of these? Is it immediate or continuous? Is it immediate or close? Is it immediate or cancel? Or is it D, immediate or cash? Team E.
Option C, immediate or cancel.
Immediate or cancel will fetch you 10 points. 10 points to Team E. They are executed immediately and the unfilled portion of those orders is cancelled. So it's immediate or cancel. 10 points to you, which brings the last question of the MCQ round to Team F. Shobit Institute, here's your question. The first contribution of equity capital, the first infusion of equity capital when it comes to both public and private companies is made by which of the following? Is it made by public investors? Is it made by the promoters? Is it made by venture capital funds? Or is it made by trusts? Team F. "20 seconds, ticking away.
D.
Option B, promoters, will fetch you 10 points. Round of applause for them. That brings us to the end of round 1. And it allows me to break free of this podium and go across to the scores and the visual round. Can we put up the scores? Or should I ask an audience question? Scores are ready. Everybody has opened their account. 3 teams or 4 teams on 20, which is B, C, E and F. 2 teams on 10, which is Team A and Team D. 10 points and 20 points is where the scores are at. Let's go across to round number 2. 6 questions, all based on images, people, logos, buildings, stamps, currencies, what have you. We will begin with Team A and go clockwise. 30 seconds of thinking time only for the team on the direct. If it passes, I will call out the team names and you need to answer immediately. Plus 15 if you get it right, no negatives if you get it wrong. And of course, if all the teams pass, we go to the audience, hopefully for a right answer and a chocolate. How many chocolates do we have remaining now? Number approximate? 8 or 10? Hope so. All right. We will begin with team A, audience. Another 30 minutes or so of quiet time and then we are good. Team A, here's your question. This coin was launched as a celebration of 150 years of which institution? Team A. Lots of clues there. There is some sort of a flame there, a stylized flame, something that says the power of vibrance and something else as well.
BSc.
BSc. And what makes you say that? The logo. Or rather, okay, the logo. I would have thought you studied the building because that's what is shown in the 0. But yes, 15 points to you. This is the Bombay Stock Exchange. And in that 0 of the 150, there's a very, very iconic building which we know as GG Boy Towers, right? That's the Bombay Stock Exchange headquarters. 15 points to team A. The next question will go across to team B. This book, which outlines something called the 9R strategy to address the NPA crisis in India, the non-performing assets crisis in India, was written by which former governor of the Reserve Bank of India? Team B, go for it. The book is called Overdraft, Saving the Indian Saver. Because typically, NPAs are loans and loans are given out of deposits which are made by people who work hard to save them, right? Team B, which former, now former RBI governor is this? Urjit Patel? Is that a guess or you knew? Out of all the RBI governors that you knew, why Urjit Patel? We have a list of names in our mind, but this came to mind. Came to mind, right? 15 points. Urjit Patel is what I was looking for. Maybe buy a lottery on the way home. But yeah, okay. 15 points to team B. Next question to team C. Here's your question. This is the partial logo. Partial because I have blanked out the key parts. This is the partial logo of which government initiative that was launched in 2016. And more than enough visual clues there, but I need one key word in your answer, which is the name of the scheme. Team C.
Is it Ujjwal Yojana?
Is it the Ujjwal Yojana? Passes to D. Past question, can't give you time.
Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana.
Ujjwala Yojana is what I was looking for. I would have given it to you if nobody else got Ujjwala, but Ujjwal is not the answer. Ujjwala is the name of the scheme. 15 points to team D, which makes the next question a question for team E. Dayalbagh Educational Institute, here's your question. This is a lady whose journey saw her building a fintech startup, then going on to managing, being a major player in India's digital payment ecosystem with the brand that we know as MobiKwik. She is an advocate for financial inclusion and women in technology and fintech, and she continues to inspire a new generation of female entrepreneurs in India. Who is this really strong and capable woman? Team E. The biggest clue is that if you know who started part of the pair who started MobiKwik, that's her. Team E.
Pass.
Passes to F. Passes to A. B. No Urjit Patel kind of guess. List of names in your mind. Alright. Team C. Passes to team D. Do you have a guess?
Radhika Gupta.
Not Radhika Gupta. Radhika Gupta is... Okay, audience, remind me to ask you an audience question on Radhika Gupta. Somebody I have worked with, fortunately, in my time with Edelweiss. But this was a direct for E, right? So which means we've passed all the way around. Let's go to somebody who doesn't have a chocolate. Okay, the gentleman in the brown shirt. Yes, keep your hand up. And my friend is happy because he just has to lean across the aisle and give you a mic. Your name, college name, and answer.
My name is Dhruv Grover. I am from Jaipuriya School of Business, Ghaziabad. And Upasna Tap.
Upasna Tank is correct. Very, very nice. This is Upasna Taku, not Tank. Give him a chocolate. Upasna Taku. MobiKwik was a big clue because MobiKwik was one of the pioneers in the entire digital payments ecosystem of India. And she has been to hell and back when it came to supporting and nurturing MobiKwik through the early difficult days and years. I hope you got your chocolate. This means that the next question goes back to Team E. Here is your question. I have blanked out everything except the word system in this logo of a very, very, very world famous institution or entity in the Western world. This was formed in the year 1913 in response to repeated financial panics or scares. This is the logo of an institution which controls monetary policy independently of the executive and the legislature in its country. If all the teams agree, I'll give a clue. Blocking a clue. Cool, no clues. Team E, you're on your own. The system was the only part which was the non-giveaway part, because usually we don't use the word system when we refer to this, whatever it is. Team E.
IMF?
Not the International Monetary Fund. Team F. Passes to A. Passes to B. Passes to C.
Pass.
And the team which blocked the clue.
The IRS.
Not the IRS. Bad block, if I may say so myself. Okay, let's go to the lady in the, I think, black and white top. Yes. Keep your hand up and we'll get a mic to you. Your name, college name, and hopefully the right answer.
My name is Shreya Tiwari. I am from Sandeep College for Women, Varanasi. And answer is Federal Reserve System.
The US Federal Reserve. Give her a chocolate. Very, very nice. The clue I would have given was that in spite of what the name sounds like, it functions the way the RBI functions in its home country. So the US Federal Reserve is almost entirely how the RBI works for India. That's how the US Federal Reserve works for America. Nobody gets points, which means that this was a direct to you. 2 times you got it, so it won't come back to you now. We'll move on to Team F. Question number 6. This is a special edition coin for or in honor of a campaign which was run by the United Nations but championed by India. And this was a campaign about a group of crops or a category of crops. And in 2018, this group of crops, instead of the regular name that we use in English, no, I'm not giving any clue. Instead of the regular name that we use for them in English or any other Indian language, we rebranded them as Nutri Cereals in 2018. What have I blanked out below International Year of and above the year 2023 on that point? Team F. Wheat, International Year of Wheat. It's not really a group of crops, no? Passes to A.
International Year of Millet.
Will fetch you 15 points. International Year of Millets. And please remind me to ask you a question on the International Year of Millets when we come to an audience question. 15 points to Team A. And I'm told we have the scores ready. So that is where we will go because we had an audience question or 2 already. These are your scores. Good scoring all around. 20 points apiece to the teams at F, E and C. 5 points ahead is the team at table D with 25, ISER Mohali. 10 points ahead of them at 35 is Chandigarh University from Chandigarh at B. But next to them is where the early leaders are. Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia, National Law University, Lucknow, 40 points. Give them a round of applause. Very, very nice. And we will go to the round which is the fastest as well as sometimes the most topsy-turvy of the lot. Before we begin, we will test the buzzers. A, B, C, D, E, F. Lovely. Very, very nice. You know the drill. 6 questions or words, if you want to call it that. Clue at the top, jumbled string of letters at the bottom. You buzz whenever the question comes up. I don't say that you have to wait for me to read out. If nobody buzzes, very rare, I may give a clue or two. Plus 15 if you get it right on the first, but minus 15 if you go wrong as the first team, in which case I move on to the next. Plus 10 and minus 10 is when it goes. Please wait for me to call out the team who is fastest. That's the only rule. Fingers on your buzzers. Question coming up now. This is done for reports, data, and financial statements. This is a buzz from C.
Published.
Plus 15. Very, very nice. Published is what is done for reports, data, and financial statements, amongst other things. C for Charlie gets 15 points. Buzzers have been reset. Question number 2. Sell more without knocking on every door. D.
Marketing.
Marketing will get you 15. Marketing is how you sell more without going door to door and knocking down on doors. 15 points to D for Delhi. Question number 3, fingers on your buzzers. Here it comes. Area-specific financial operations are also called blank financial operations. E.
Regional.
Regional will get you 15. Last semi-final, we had one team running away with 5 out of 6. This is much more democratic. All kinds of teams are getting it. E for Echo gets 15. Regional is what I was looking for. Next question, I think it's question number 4. Here it comes. Consult these licensed experts. B for Bombay. Into the mic quickly. Into the mic.
Advisor.
Plus 15. Advisors is what I was looking for. SERS, SORS, depending on whether you follow US or English spellings. 15 points to team B for Bravo. Fingers on your buzzers, the penultimate question of the jumbled words round. Coming up now. Frameworks enforced by bodies. Team D for Delhi.
Regulatory.
Plus 15. Regulatory is what I was looking for. SEBI is one of those prime regulatory bodies. 15 points to D for Delta. 15 is what you get. Regulatory. The last question of the jumbled words rounds. Fingers on your buzzers. Coming up now. A tiered business structure is also called a blank business structure. A.
Multi-level.
15 points to A. Multi-level it is. Multi-level is what we call both a business structure, and in the case of scams, they are also called multi-level scams as well. I am told the scores are ready. So let's go across and look at the scores with 2 rounds to go. Beautiful answering. 20 points to Nice School of Business from Meerut. 35 points apiece to Dayalbagh Educational Institute from Agra and Quantum University from Roorkee. 55 points apiece again to the 2 teams who are locked in first position, which is A and D. And currently second with 50 points is Chandigarh University, Chandigarh. Nicely locked in, which bodes well for the rounds to come. Let's go across to the round, which is slogans, taglines, and quotations. Six questions. Now we begin with team F and go counterclockwise. 30 seconds for a direct question. No time to think if the question has passed. But no negatives in this. Plus 20 if you get it right. No negatives if you get it wrong. I might give a clue at the beginning without asking for a block or not by saying what kind of an answer I want. I may. And if nobody blocks, I might give a further clue if I feel it is required. But you are all well within your rights to block a clue if you feel that it might help somebody else when you know the answer or you have a good guess about it. Team F, this is your direct. Question number 1. I am looking for a certain stock exchange whose tagline is rebuilding trust. If all the teams agree, I'll tell you which country it is from. It's an Indian stock exchange. Which stock exchange has the simple tagline rebuilding trust? Team F.
NSE.
Not the NSE, passes to E.
BSE.
Not the BSE. The BSE tagline was on that coin, the power of vibrance. Team D.
MCX Multi Commodity Exchange.
Not MCX. it has something, it has trust in it, but not rebuilding trust. Team C. Pass question?
MSC, Metropolitan Stock Exchange.
Not really. Passes to B. Into the mic. Not the Metropolitan Stock Exchange. A.
Kolkata, Calcutta Stock Exchange.
Where are you from? No connection to Kolkata. Guess or know it? Guess? Good guess. 20 points. This is the Kolkata or the Calcutta Stock Exchange. Rebuilding trust is what they call it. Not one of the major players nowadays, but Kolkata used to be a financial capital once upon a time. 20 points to team A, which makes the next question back to team F. Question number 2. This is a quotation by a very famous person. And if I may give a clue, nobody objecting to a clue? This is a person whose spouse is or was, is not was, is world famous. This person is primarily famous for being the spouse of that famous person, but all right. The quote is, when money flows into the hands of women who have the authority to use it, everything changes. Beautiful quotation, by the way, nice way to end this quiz in the last few rounds. Why does everything change? Because it changes for women, their families, and their communities. Who has given this beautiful quote about money? Team F. It's your direct. They got the last 15 points. The last 20 points, sorry. Team F. Into the mic, please.
Ratan Tata ji.
Not Ratan Tata. Ratan Tata is more famous in his own right and plus unmarried, so can't have a spouse, at least in my public knowledge. Passes to E.
Pass.
Passes to D. Pass question, I need to rush you.
Rohini Nilekani.
Not Rohini Nilekani, not Nandan Nilekani's wife. Passes to C.
Barack Obama.
Whose spouse is more famous? Not really, no? Passes to B.
Sudha Murthy.
Not Sudha Murthy. They blocked the hint. A, can you pick another Kolkata Stock Exchange out of the mix?
Narayan.
Narayan Murthy's spouse is more famous. Okay, that's up for debate. But no. Audience, anybody wants to take a guess? Okay, the gentleman in the cap. We'll get a mic to you.
Gates.
Melinda Gates is correct. Melinda Gates is a chocolate for you, and this was a question for Team F. So this is question number 3. Building trust across generations is the tagline of a bank which is more than 100 years old, and it also has, anybody blocking a clue? The name of the bank also has the name of a prominent Indian community in it. Team F.
ICICI Bank.
And what community is that? No, na? Passes to E. A prominent Indian community is the clue that I gave. Team E, pass question, which means that I need to rush you. Which bank? 106 years plus old, if I remember correctly. Team E. 3, 2, and 1. Team D.
Catholic Syrian Bank.
Catholic Syrian Bank is a nice guess, but no. Team C.
PNB.
Punjab and National Bank. More like a region, not a community, right? Team B. Into the mic. Passing. Passes to A.
Sind Bank.
Not the Sindh Bank, again a region. This was your direct? It was your direct, right? So passes to the audience. No other hand up. Okay, there's a hand at the back. I think there's a lady there. Keep your hand up, yes. And please get a mic to her.
Saraswat Bank.
Saraswat Bank will get you a chocolate. This is the Saraswat Bank, and of course, GSB, as they are called, one of the prominent Indian communities, especially in the west and the south. Chocolate to you, which means that the next question goes back to Team F. This is question number 4. You will soon understand that work is a rubber ball. If you drop it, it will bounce back. You lose your job, you can get another one. While it is important to work hard, you need to keep a focus on other areas as well and use your time in the workplace well. This is a quote by a very, very prominent Indian person from the world of banking. Which very prominent, famous, respected Indian banker gave this quote? Team F.
Pass.
Passes to E.
Pass.
Passes to D.
Aditya Birla.
Sorry?
Aditya Birla.
Aditya Birla passes to C.
Kotak.
Uday Kotak. Nice guess, but no, passes to B. Not Chanda Kochar either. A.
KV Kamath.
Not KV Kamath. It was whose direct? It was your direct. There's a reason why I asked you to repeat your answer. Not Aditya. If it is not the other, who's the other Aditya who's much more famous? Aditya Puri is what I was looking for. HDFC Bank, one of the most famous, like how KV Kamath is respected, and ICICI Bank. Aditya Puri is that for HDFC Bank. Nobody got it, and you got 2 questions in succession, which means that the next question has to bounce. So it goes to team E. Which app or digital payment interface has got this tagline, Bharat Ka Money App? Do all the teams agree to a clue? It is a 5-letter answer, and 4 of those letters, the first 4 letters are just another common word for month. Month. Team E. 5-letter answer, the first 4 letters are another common English word for money. Team E.
Rupee.
Rupee. No. Passes to D. Rupee won't be an English word for money. No. Common D.
Mudra.
Mudra. Again, not an English word in the mix. Team C. Past question. Can't give you so much time. Passes to B. E-rupee. No. Again, not a common English word for money. Passes to A.
Cash.
Passes to F.
Paytm.
Paytm. No, it was your direct. I'll give you one chance to give me the right answer, to improve your answer. Then we don't go around again. I give them one chance to improve their answer. That's it. And I can't say anything else.
Cash.
Decide and tell me into the mic.
Cash E.
Not E-cash, but cash E. Very, very nice. That's 20 points to you. I could not, in all fairness, pass you when you had everything together. So cash E is what it was. 20 points to A. Cash E is what I was looking for. Last question in the taglines before we hit the last round is for team 6 or team F. Milestones in the Indian securities market is a tagline of a very, very beautiful initiative by SEBI. The name of that initiative is simply the Hindi or Sanskrit word for repository or a database, because it is literally a database or repository of all those important things to do with the Indian securities markets. What SEBI initiative am I talking about? Team F. And it's, like I said, it's a Hindi or Sanskrit word, which means database or a reserve or repository, a collection. It's not an English word.
Pass.
Passes to E.
Pass.
Goes across to team D.
Punji.
Punji. You're trying, but no. Punji, I don't know whether it's in Sanskrit or not, but no. Team C. Passes to B. Sangrahalaya. Okay. You're being inventive, but no. Passes to A.
Sanduk.
Sanduk. No, it was team F question because you got Kashi. No. Right at the back, light blue shirt. Keep your hand up. Yes. And let's get a mic to you. Yes, you. Keep your hand up. Mic to him. Where are my mic boys? Mic guys? Yes. Your name, college name, and answer.
Hello, myself Anubhav Baluni. I am from Rajiv Gandhi South Campus, Banaras Hindu University.
You were on stage earlier.
Yes,
all right.
sir. The answer is Dharohar.
Dharohar. Very, very nice. This is Dharohar. That brings us to the end of round 4. Can you just go back one slide? Just do back one slide because this is, yeah, I wanted to show you this. I unknowingly skipped it. It's a SEBI knowledge repository, and in case you make it to the finals, and even if you don't, maybe it would help to refer to Dharohar once in a while. Dharohar is what brings us to the end of everything but the last round. Now let's show you the scores. Lovely. We have two teams. We have one team on 20, which is team F. Ahead of them, two teams on 35, which is Dayalbagh Educational Institute as well as Quantum University on 35. Ahead of them, 15 points ahead, 50 for Chandigarh University. 5 points ahead of them is 55, which is ISER Mohali. 95 for team A, Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia, NLU Lucknow. Round of applause for all these teams. And let us quickly go into round number 5. In the next 10 minutes or so, we should have the winners of this round, and immediately the prize distribution will follow. Let's show you the scores. The scores have been seen. Let's go on to round number 5. First 6 questions will flow A to F. The last 6 are on the buzzer, so we will come to that later. 30 seconds of thinking time, 25 points if you get it right, no negatives if you get it wrong in the first 6. We will give you the scores at the end of 9 questions, so that the last 3 you can go crazy on the buzzers if you want. Team A, if you are ready, question number 1. Which index tracks the 30 largest publicly traded companies in the United States of America? Team A. Audience, please pipe down. 7 minutes more and we should be through.
NASDAQ.
The NASDAQ, National Association of Stock Dealers, is active quotation. Passes to B. Past question can't give you time. Skipping it. Passes to C.
S&P 30.
Not the Standard and Poor 30. Passes to D.
Dow and Jones.
The Dow Jones Industrial Average, or the Dow as it is called. Very, very nice. 25 points to Team D. They are making a move for this. Good start to the round. Team E, your question for 25. Here it comes. I'm looking for the name of a country. SPA, or Società per Azioni, is a term or a notation that is used to refer to joint stock companies that are registered in which country, which is amongst the top 15 economies of the world. Just to tell you, the term SPA is also used in certain smaller countries around that big country. I'm specifically looking for the country which is in the top 15 economies of the world, where a joint stock company is registered with, like how we use LTD or LLP or PLC. In this country, a joint stock company has the name followed by SPA, Società per Azioni. If you know what language that is in, it becomes very, very easy. But for now, Team E, which country?
Italy.
Italy. Do you know Italian? You love Italian food? Nothing. All right. 25 points for saying Italy. This is Italy. And in addition to that, smaller companies like Liechtenstein and around Italy, they also use SPA. But only one of them is in the top 15 of the world, which is Italy. 25 points to Team E. The next question to Team F is question number 3. What is the term used to describe a practice where a country exports, this is not working? It's working. What is the term used to refer to a practice where a country exports goods at prices lower than the home market, often to outcompete local producers abroad? And I'm looking for a one-word answer only. Team F.
Dumping.
Dumping will get you 25. Very, very nice. Dumping is exporting goods below domestic prices, often in the process harming local industries in the importing country, the country which is importing. 25, 25, 25 to D, E and F. Question number 4 to Team A. Here's your question. Looking for the name of a country. The rise of which major Asian economy or country is also known as the model which is called the Miracle on the Han River model. Team A. So for example, if the Indian economies, when it took off because of LPG, which was liberalization, privatization and globalization, This Asian country's dramatic turnaround sometime in the last century is known as the miracle on the Han River. Team A.
Singapore.
Singapore. Island country, no real rivers there. Passes to B. Pass question. Into the mic. Not China either. Passes to C.
Japan. Japan.
Japan. No. Passes to D. Quickly.
South Korea.
South Korea is where the Han River flows. The miracle on the Han River model. 70 years later, that's how steeply the growth curve has been from 52 to 2016. Lovely answering. 25 points to team D for Delta. Next question. I think this round is only D, E and F. Right? So far 25 points apiece to all of them and then another 25 to you. Team E. Question number 5. One word answer. Which type of derivative involves the exchange of cash flows or financial instruments between two parties, often used to manage interest rate or currency risks? Either it is used to manage interest rate risks or currency risks. I am looking for a one word name of a kind of derivative. If all the teams agree, I'll give a clue. Agree? In that question, there is one English word which is a synonym of the name of that derivative. Done? No more clues? I love it how teams are like, जितना मुझे समझ में आ गया उसके बाद clues मत दो. Okay, this is a question for team E. One word answer. That word is a synonym of one of the key words in that question. English word. 5 more seconds. Team E.
Bonds.
Bonds. And bonds is a synonym of which financial instruments? Huh? Passes to F.
Options.
Options. Passes to A. B reminds me of vultures on the National Geographic Channel, waiting for somebody to die so they can pounce. Team A.
Future.
Futures. Team B, who blocked it? Bad blocking. Passes to C. I said one word answer. Currency derivatives is 2 words, no? Team C.
Exchange traded funds.
Which is 3 words. No. Passes to D. Want to pick up 25 in a row? Your past question on your table. Quickly, please.
Barter derivative.
Not barter. Let's go across to the boy in the light colored shirt there. Yes. Let's get a mic to him. Name, college name. First you have to tell me which word synonym and then you have to tell me the answer. Go for it.
My name is Nikhil Maurya, University of Lucknow. Derivative synonym swap.
I was not talking about it being a synonym of derivative. I was talking about it being a synonym of exchange. But swap will get you a chocolate. Give me chocolate. Swaps or swap is what I was looking for. Two parties exchange streams of cash flows such as fixed for floating interest rates or different currencies, widely used for hedging as well as managing financial risk. Good chocolate to win. Bad logic to get there. But no worries. Team E, it was your direct. Last question before we hit the 6 buzzers. Here it comes. UAE, Iran, Indonesia, Egypt and Ethiopia are the new additions to a very, very, very famous economic group. These new additions have taken place over the last couple of years. And this economic group, when it came into being, had just 5 members in 2010. I will not even ask whether teams are blocking clues or not because I know teams will block. Somebody is blocking a clue? Yeah, I thought so. One of those questions where a clue is not really needed. This is for team E.
BRICS.
BRICS. Yes or no? And the 5 members in 2010 were Brazil, Russia, India, China and South. Very, very nice. 25. That brings us to the end of the first 6 questions which were not on the buzzer. Can we show them the scores or let's show them the scores now? 25 points to E for echo. Okay. So now I will not show you the scores until the end. So please keep a track. This is for you to get advantage of all 6 buzzer strategies. Okay. Take your time, please. No rush. Remember, the top 2 teams go through automatically. The third or the fourth team may qualify if your score is in the top 2 of the remaining 16 teams across all 4 semi-finals. Once you're ready, please show the score. Lovely. 1 century, 5 points short of a century, and the third team 15 points short of a century. I'm just going in order: 95 to A, 50 to B, 35 to C, the first century of the semi-final, 105 to D, 85 to their neighbors E, and 45 to team F. 6 questions to go. Let's show you the rules. Everything on the buzzer: plus 25, minus 25 for the first strike, plus 15, minus 15 for the second strike. You will not answer until I call out a team name. No matter how fast you buzz, you will wait for me to call out the team name, and then you will answer immediately. You can buzz at any point in time. The moment somebody buzzes, I will stop speaking. If nobody buzzes, I read out the question. If there is still no buzz, I give out clues until somebody finally takes advantage. Wish you all the very best. I'm looking for a very humorous kind of answer or a humorous kind of quotation which is given by a legend in the world of finance and investing. I don't want the name of the person. I just want you to tell me what is that humorous thing that he said as the second part of his quotation. This is your question. Warren Buffett has 8 rules of investing. His first rule is never lose money. According to Warren Buffett himself, what is rule number 2? Are you buzzing? Have you buzzed? Can you press it? No, for some reason it's not buzzing. Okay, no worry. So, yeah, now it has. Team B.
Never forget rule 1, never lose money.
Beautiful. The second rule is never forget rule number 1, which is never lose money. Very, very nice answering. And that brings us to question number 2. I'm looking for the name of a country. NISM team, please help me out here as well. Just we are looking for somebody who buzzes fastest, and we have a camera as well. Just let me know if somebody who buzzes faster than the others. Fingers on your buzz. So, pound. So you put up a hand. If there is one team which goes faster than everybody else, then obviously I will go only to that team first. If there are 2 or 3 teams, because obviously we are not as quick as the buzzers here, then we go to all of you, but then it's no minus 15 plus 15. It's plus 25 and minus 25 to get it wrong. Clear? Everybody ready? One of you designated pouncer who wants to put up a hand. That's your question. I'm looking for the name of a country. Question coming up now. Accounting for nearly a quarter of the continent's GDP, A went up fastest, D after them, A into the mic. Which is the largest economy in Europe?
Germany.
Plus 25, minus 25.
Germany.
Will fetch you plus 25. Round of applause for them. Germany it is. Plus 25 to them. I saw them go up first. Otherwise, it would have been 2 of you together. Germany will fetch you 25. I don't have to reset the buzzers. It's an auto reflex. Question number 9. I'm looking for a 3-word answer. All 3 words need to be correct. If nobody buzzes, I will give a clue which might be a short form or an acronym. In any case, the correct answer has to have 3 English words. Clear? Question coming up now. Which type of company structure? E. E has gone for it. The next fastest was A, followed by B and then C. E into the mic. What am I looking for?
1-person company.
Plus 25. Give them a round of applause. Very, very nice. 25 to E for echo. That's 25 for question 9. 3 questions to go. Can we show them the scores? Just a quick look at the scores. Can you press the buzzer? And we are back. Yes. Very, very nice. These are your scores with 3 questions to go. 3 centuries now. Round of applause for these teams. 75. Okay, we'll begin from the bottom up. 35 to Quantum University, Roorkee. 45 to nice School of Business from Meerut. 75 to Chandigarh University, Chandigarh, and then we hit the Centurions. 105 to IISER Mohali, 110 to Dayalbagh Education Institute, Agra, leading at this moment with just a 10-point difference and a potential 75 points to go is the team at table 1, Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia, NLU, Lucknow. Round of applause for these teams. We are back on the buzzer now. We will test it, don't worry. Team 1, press 2, 3, 4. I can see it working. 5 and 6. Perfect. You scared me there because then that would have meant something is wrong there, but it's not. Lovely. So this is one person company, which is you. I would have given you a kind of a clue by saying OPC, but you didn't need it. You gave 25 points to E. Perfect. Last 3 questions of today. You've seen the scores already. Fingers on your buzzers. I'm looking for a 3-word answer. Now remember, it's back on the buzzers, okay? No putting up hands. 3-word answer, plus 25, minus 25, plus 15, minus 15. Coming up now. In the world of digital art and blockchain, team A, what do the letters NFT stand for?
Non-fungible token.
Plus 25. Round of applause for them. Non-fungible token. Following them closely were 4 who buzzed second fastest and 2 who buzzed third fastest. 10 questions gone, 2 questions to go. NFT is a non-fungible token. If I remember correctly, 170 is the highest score so far, and then everything flows down. 2 questions to go. Fingers on your buzzers. I'm looking for the name of a country. That's all you have to answer, and the question will be what you see on screen. Fingers on your buzzers. Here it comes. Which country launched a digital currency called the ECNY? And there is a buzz from D. Quickly, which country? Into the mic.
China.
Will fetch you 25. This is the E Chinese Yuan. That's what CNY stands for. Plus 25 to them. That brings us to the very, very last question, which is question number 12. And let's move on. This is the Chinese yuan. Fingers on your buzzers. Question number 12 coming up now. Whose voice was used in a government-sponsored caller tune campaign? Team A plus 25 minus 25.
Amitabh Bachchan.
Big B will get you 25. Very, very nice. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6 is how it went. Amitabh Bachchan is what I was looking for. And back to the scorers for what I hope is not a tiebreaker, because I have lost the nerves to do a tiebreaker with teams that are as good as these. While the scores come up, one final question for you, because it deals with you, but yes, before that, Reels contest by the NISM.
2025. The world of money is changing, but understanding it shouldn't be complicated. Turn your ideas into powerful reels that decode the world of investing and capital markets. Make it simple. Make it yours. Choose your focus. Tell a story around financial literacy, capital markets, or investment awareness. The challenge begins on 5th July 2025. Submit your reel by 30th August 2025. Win prize is worth up to 20,000 rupees with 10 special recognitions too. Whether you're a student, creator, or simply curious, this challenge is for you. Create a reel between 50 to 120 seconds. Use any language. Just add English subtitles. Keep it original and respectful. Not sure where to start? Talk about our mutual funds. A better way to invest is short-term trading in stocks advisable. Lights, camera, finance, start rolling. Submit your reel and help build a smarter, more aware generation of investors.
Lovely. Very, very nice. How close is this? Let's have a round of applause for all 6 teams here. Lovely answering. Could not have hoped for a better end to what has been a brilliant day of quizzing. We will begin with Quantum University Roorkee at C with 35. Give them a round of applause. Very, very nice answering. Followed by Nice School of Business SIET Meerut Uttar Pradesh with 45. Round of applause for the lady and her partner. 75 points to Chandigarh University Chandigarh at Team B. Round of applause for you guys. They were very well placed at one point but kind of fell away towards the end. Coming third with 110. How often does that happen? The team which will have a chance of being in the top 9 or 10. What happened to the scores? Please put the scores up. Thank you. 110 to Dayalbagh Educational Institute from Agra. Round of applause for them. Very nice answering. They will be crossing their fingers and hoping they are somewhere in the mix. Coming second in the fourth semi-final, qualifying directly with a score of 130 is Aysar Mohali at table D. Round of applause for them. Beautiful answering. I don't know how we're going to solve this because the highest score before this was 170 and they have matched it pound for pound. Winning this semi-final with 170 is Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia, National Law Institute, all the way from Lucknow. Give them a round of applause. These are your champions. I will ask all of you to carry on down. We will quickly take 5 minutes to sort out the scores and the list of merit. We are going to look at 3 or 4 things. We are going to do a prize distribution for the teams which came first, second and third across all 4 semi-finals. We will also announce the top 10 teams who qualified for the national finals of the undergraduate cohort in Navi Mumbai on the 8th and 9th of November. Remember, 8 teams you know already because they were the winners to each of the 4 semi-finals. We are just looking for teams 9 and 10. Plus, you will also take a look at all the certificates which are given out to you guys for standing in the order of merit. So please stick around. You've been wonderful so far. I'm handing this over back to my colleagues at NISM. But on behalf of me and the entire team which brought you this quiz, it's been brilliant. If I may say so, like they say for every Olympics, the best of the 3 regional centers so far, all thanks to you. So thank you very much and I'll see you on the other side of this break. Thank you.
I would first request our director, NISM director, Mr. Sashi Krishnan, to please come up on stage for prize distribution. Also, I would request Dr. Swaroop to please accompany him. Okay, so the second runner-up is Rajiv Gandhi Institute of Petroleum and Technology, Amity. Charan Singh, Haryana Agricultural University, Hisar, and Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia, National Law University, Lucknow. But after adding their proctored round scores, the first runner-up is Chaudhary Charan Singh, Haryana Agricultural University from Hisar. So now the winner is from Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia, National Law University, Lucknow. Okay, so the top 3 winners, of course, are Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia College. So the students who participated here were Raja Pathak and Harshit Bagri. Then from Chaudhary Charan Singh, Haryana Agricultural College, it was Prince Suta and Bhosle Vivek Ravidas. And Rajiv Gandhi Institute of Petroleum Technology, we had Aditya Kumar and Digdarshan Mishra. Now, other than these 3 winners, we have other teams also who will be going to the Patal Ganga campus of NISM. So this is Hindu College, Delhi. Then Shahid Bhagat Singh College, New Delhi. Lovely Professional University, Phagwara. Then Indian Institute of Science, Education and Research, Mohali. Government Rajendra College, Bhatinda. Hansraj College, Malkaganj. And again, we had a tie for the 10th rank, but not the rank basically. 10th entity was Dayalbagh Educational and Shri Guru Gobind. There was a tie. But in the proctoring round, Dayalbagh scored much higher than Shri Guru Gobind. So with that, the Dayalbagh will actually progress to the finales. So with this, we can now conclude the round. Thank you so much. And I would now request all of you to please stand up for the national anthem.
अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे